Okay, this video is going to probably be the hardest one I think I've ever made, and reasons will be explained momentarily. So, as you can see from the title, this video is going to be about body confidence, which is something you hear a lot about in the gay community, because there is a lot of individuals that are like exceptionally ripped, as it were, and they like to put down people that aren't as toned as them. And my own issue with that stems from a lot. I know I'm not large or particularly thin, I'm very average, but I have got zero body confidence. And part of that comes from just the environment I've grown up in. There's someone who remains in my life who has a very odd sense of humour, and his sense of humour is very mocking, and for a long time this really made me struggle. So, for example, I have quite hairy legs, if you can see them, and for a long time I refused to wear shorts around this person because he would comment on my legs. And that was not very pleasant when you work, one, as a gymnastics coach, so a lot of active stuff. So when it comes to summer, and I still wanted to wear trousers because I didn't want to get my legs out. And I remember this time, it was like 30-something degrees. I wore trousers out of the house, taking my bag with me, with a pair of shorts in so I could change at gym. Then when I got home, I would change back into trousers so he wouldn't be able to see my legs. So that's the kind of issues that I present, and I know a lot of my friends are very comfortable with themselves because a lot of them, when they get drunk, like to strip a bit, a lot of toplessness, but I can't do that. One, I don't drink, but even when they're sober, I've seen the majority of them take layers off, even when sober, but I just can't do it. We were on holiday in Crete, so like 34 degrees, like, the only time I would take my top off was when I was immediately about to get in the pool. And as soon as I got out of the pool, I put a top back on. Like, that was it. If I went in the sea, which I didn't, I would have kept my top on. I would have just kept it on the whole time. And I would not sunbathe topless. I feel very insecure about all of this. And there's other reasons, though, like, it was a little comment, like, made ages ago about the fact in certain t-shirts you could see my armpit hair. And that, from that day, I was like, okay, then I'm just going to have to keep it minuscule, always wear tops that make sure you can't see. If I am wearing a top you can't see, don't lift my arms up. And yes, a lot of this does relate to body hair, because I am still not sure what I think about my own body hair, which is a bit awkward, I think. It's not awkward, it's just difficult to manage as a 21-year-old who isn't sure what he prefers on himself. But the legs thing was really hard. I've, like, only in the last year have I begun wearing shorts around, because I've kind of said, fuck it, like, I need to wear shorts sometimes because it's boiling. So I did, but I have tried. My weight over the last year-ish has yo-yoed. June last year, I was 10 stone 11 pounds. I don't know what that is in kilograms. I will write it in the... I will write something, annotation, something, to say what it is in, like, kilograms. But which, for someone who was only 5'7", was a fair bit, and there's pictures of me from then, and my cheeks are, like, out here. And I look back at that and think I look so unhappy and uncomfortable in myself. So, at the beginning of this year, I made it my mission to lose loads of weight. And I did, in about June, I weighed myself, I was about 9 stone 2 pounds, which, if you can do the maths, is, you know, a stone and 9 pounds down, which is quite a lot, I will admit, I looked very thin, I was very slender suddenly, like, round my face especially, that's where I seem to put on the most weight, so round my face it was very slender. But since then I've kind of gone up a bit, so the yo-yoing hasn't helped. It's made me feel a bit uncomfortable with myself. But I have tried to exercise as a way of trying to make myself feel more comfortable. And I am working on it. I do try to exercise quite regularly because I need to be healthy for my job. So I like to Like, I have a circuit of exercises that I do at home, and I'm trying to get into a shape where I can be more comfortable in my body. But it's odd because in the situation when I was weighing a bit more, I was seeing people and stuff happened, and I never felt uncomfortable in those situations about taking my top off or anything. But in situations where I know some of my friends like go to bed and go to sleep in their like boxers and stuff, and I can't do that. I just can't do it because if anyone comes in and I'm like topless, I just melt a bit, and I would be under the quilt like this because I don't want anyone to see me. So even when it was boiling hot, I would sleep in pyjamas because I have a fan. I just put the fan on instead, which I know is a waste of electricity, but that is the situation I've created for myself and the insecurity I have, which I'm trying to get over with this exercising. So yeah, that's a body confidence rant of sorts and how it has affected me. I am trying really hard, and part of that is going to be the end of this video. I'm going to possibly, if I feel up to it, take this off, and that will be a level of confidence that I have never had, and I'm trying to push myself slightly at the moment because I'm very easy to stay in my comfort zone, so I want to try and push myself a bit. So yeah, that's my thoughts on body confidence and how it's affected me and how I am trying to rectify that. So this would be the end of the video, so oh, see, I'm scared. I'm so scared, even though I know that no one's going to see this, but my friends will see this, so I'm sorry, friends. It probably means nothing to you, because you've seen the rest of our friends topless, because they are just very willing when they're drunk. So, I'm not going to be full topless, it's going to be cut off like here, but, you know. Oh, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh, I'm freaking myself out. See? This is what it creates. But I shouldn't be, because I know my body's not that bad, but I have zero confidence with it, so let's just do it. Let's just do it quickly, over and done with. One. There, see? Off. Whoa, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, subscribe. Bye!